Yo, what's up guys? In today's video there's some huge news about Jim Boylen, our owner, and the Bulls interviewing draft prospects. But before I get into that, check out my last video of Coby White working out. He put on pretty much 10 to 15 pounds of muscle and he's looking jacked. And I am super excited about a him and LaVine backcourt next season. But yeah, let's get right into today's video. You know, I saw this tweet on Twitter the other day. By the time this video goes live, this event already happened, but Chicago Bulls head coach Jim Boylen is participating in a community event tomorrow in Grand Rapids. And Jim Boylen's coaching staff and several Bulls players are expected to show up. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what Chicago Bulls players showed up to, of course, support Jim Boylen and the, community event. And I'm going to be honest, I looked everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere I could look, and I could not find any Chicago Bulls players there with him. I could barely find any videos of Jim Boylen even being there. But I did find this one video of Jim Boylen at the event talking about his head coaching position, of course, if he's confident in returning, and talking about our new front office. So I'm going to throw up that video real quick.
There's trepidation when there's change at the top of an organization. How comfortable are you right now with the new leadership in Chicago?
Well, I've got a new vice president, a new general manager. The relationship has gone really well. We communicate every day. I think they understand where we were, what we're trying to get to. They've been very supportive and collaborative. It's a process to build this team into what it can be. I just like the fact that we have a relationship already. It's never perfect, Jack. Nothing's perfect, right? And you just work at it and you tell the truth and you get your guys to play hard, and that's what we're trying to do.
But yeah, like I said, I couldn't find any pictures or videos of any other Bulls players supporting Jim Boylen and being at the event. I feel like Zach or Markkanen, there would have been pictures and videos if they were there. Our two best players supporting our head coach. So I don't believe they went there to help support the event and him. I don't really know what this event is. I'm sorry about that. But it looks like, the Bulls players pretty much tuned out Jim Boylen and want to move on. Hopefully the organization does as well. But Jim Boylen was talking to the media, and he said that he communicates every day with Arcidiacono and Mark Eversley, and he said that their relationship has gone really well. That's good to hear, but at the same time, it's bad to hear if you don't like Jim Boylen. It's good to hear that our new front office is already, professional and nice, They're at least giving Jim Boylen a fair chance, or that's what, the supposedly rumor going around. And Boylen was also talking about why the Chicago Bulls struggled so much last season, and he said we had a young team. And pretty much the whole time during the interview and any time he talked to the media, he never took any blame. He put the blame aside and pushed on our young players or them just being injured. And that's exactly what he did. He said we had a young team, we were 23 and a half years old, and we had a very injured-filled season, which, I agree, we are young, and we did have a lot of injuries, but at the same time, we are better than the 11th seed in the East. The East is super weak. The East is terrible, man. We should have been at least competing for the 8th seed, maybe the 9th seed, not the 11th seed. We have too much talent, on this team to be that bad. We have, a bunch of lottery picks. We have good young talent. We have a few veterans that we're adding slowly. I don't know. I don't buy into those excuses that Jim Boylen was saying and talking about. I like a head coach that can take the blame, that says, yeah, it's my fault. Like Coach Thibodeau, he always used to take the blame or anything. He never pushed it on the players. That's why the players don't like Boylen and don't trust him, honestly. And like I said, Jim Boylen believes the bond he's forming with the Chicago Bulls front office is going really well. And he also said, I just like the fact that we have a relationship already. It's never perfect. Nothing's perfect. You just work at it and tell the truth. From that quote, it's showing a little signs that the front office and Jim Boylen have gotten into some arguments, I'm sure. I mean, everyone does, especially if you want to win in this league. But at the same time, if Boylen's already saying it's, nothing is perfect and you just got to tell the truth, I feel like Jim Boylen's lying, not taking, the blame, and he's making some bullshit excuses like I've just said, and he's not telling the truth. So who knows? I mean, it's cool to see that like at least these rumors are coming out every other day pretty much. Like keep us kind of updated as Bulls fans. You know, if the Bulls decide to move on from Jim Boylen or keep him if the second bubble comes back, I'll of course keep you guys updated. But yeah, definitely leave any comments or questions you guys got below about, you know, Jim Boylen going to this event and talking and him still being confident about being the Chicago Bulls head coach next season. And the other day there were some rumors about the Bulls owner Jerry, and he was talking about a lot of financial losses. Of course, you know, Jerry, all he cares about is money. He said many times he likes baseball more than basketball. You know, he's a big White Sox fan. And as you could tell, the White Sox spend a lot more money on players and just other things than the Bulls do. Jerry has said many times he loves baseball way more than basketball. And everyone knows the Bulls are cheap. Everyone around the NBA, any organization, knows the Chicago Bulls are a joke and they're cheap. Even when we had Michael Jordan and we were winning titles pretty much every other year, we were still cheap. And that's just, it's sad, man. It's crazy talk. And the other day in one of my past videos, you know, I was talking about Brian Windhorst. You know, he pretty much stated that the Bulls won't fire Jim Boylen because our front office doesn't want to pay 2 head coaches. And like I said, in that video, I was like, you know, it wouldn't surprise me the Bulls are cheap. And now there's rumors about Jerry, you know, complaining about losing money. And obviously, the salary cap and all that stuff's going to go down with all this crazy stuff going around. So the Bulls are going to have even less money to spend than we already would. And it's looking like the Bulls might keep Jim Boylen. I mean, everything's kind of hinting at it. I mean, there's positives. You know, he has a good trust and relationship with our front office, he's saying. You know, our owner's being cheap now. Well, even more cheaper than he already is. It's just not looking really good right now. But this all could be a smokescreen, you know. Our Torch could just be waiting when, you know, who knows when the second bubble comes back or the next season and just fire him. But either way, it's just a waiting game right now. At least there's some rumors coming out like every other day to keep us kind of updated in the situation. Leave any comments or questions you guys got below about this whole situation. It's been a mess. It's been a roller coaster. It's been up and down every day now. Who knows what's going to happen? And the next topic in today's video is, of course, about the Chicago Bulls and the NBA draft. You know, that is probably the Bulls' main focus right now. If the second bubble isn't a real thing, who knows yet? But the other day, the Chicago Bulls interviewed Jay Scrubb. You know, he's a top-rated junior college recruit in the nation. And his agent was talking to Daniel Greenberg, and he reported this and got all the news on it. And I'm going to be honest, Jay Scrubb, you know, he doesn't look nothing special. He's like a guard forward. You know, he played pretty much 30 games in college. He went to a very small college. He averaged pretty much 22 points a game, shot pretty much 50% from the field, shot 33% from the three-point line, and pretty much shot 73% from the free throw line, while averaging pretty much 7 rebounds a game and pretty much 3 assists. You know, he is a 6'6" shooting guard. He weighs 220, and I don't really see the Bulls drafting a shooting guard. We got LaVine, man. I don't really think we need, you know, even a backup. I mean, maybe he would be a decent backup because I've been looking at a lot of NBA mock drafts, and I'm going to be honest, his name isn't really known. I don't know much about college draft prospects unless they're like, you know, of course, near our pick or the top rated and big name guys. But in most NBA mock drafts, he's supposed to go 47th overall, so maybe he could be a nice second round, you know, steal for us. I don't know. It's just good to see that our, you know, new front office and all that are already interviewing prospects and trying to, you know, focus on the draft. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave any comments or questions you guys got from me below or anything about these topics. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good one.